Maintaining F-1 visa student status. All current enrolled F-1 international students are responsible for maintaining their F-1 status during the duration of their degree program and must follow all U.S. immigration regulations, including the ones that I will be reviewing here. Failure to comply with F-1 regulations may result in the termination of your F-1 status and loss of future immigration benefits, as well as eligibility to re-enter the U.S. in the future. As always, our official website outlines all relevant information regarding your F-1 status. Make sure that you are comfortable navigating the International Students and Scholars website at www.cpie.csulb.edu/ISS. If at any time you have any questions about your F-1 status, don't hesitate to contact the ISS office or an international student advisor. Now let's begin. Reporting requirements. You are responsible to report the following to the Office of International Students and Scholars, ISS. Changes to your U.S. address and phone number. Changes to your name or nationality. If you plan to be enrolled under units, if your source of funding has changed, or if your program of study is changing. You must report to the ISS office within 10 days of any change. Please keep in mind that your MyCSCLB account can be used to report changes to your current contact information. Full-time enrollment or full course of study. International students must be registered for a full course of study at Cal State Long Beach during fall and spring semesters. Undergraduate students must enroll in 12 units. Credential students must enroll in 12 units, and graduate students must enroll in 8 units. This is minimum for the semester. Summer and winter sessions are optionals for enrollment. For online coursework, you have to keep in mind that only 3 units can be counted towards the total 12 units needed per semester for an undergraduate student, or 3 units total towards the total graduate units required to maintain status. Due to COVID-19, online limits is not enforced right now for the duration of the fall 2021 and spring 22 semesters. Concurrent enrollment approval from the ISS advisor is needed before you enroll in any other school while taking classes at Cal State Long Beach. Keeping valid immigration documents. An international degree-seeking student must be aware of the expiration date in their I-20. If the student cannot complete their degree by the program end date on their I-20, the student must make an appointment with an international student advisor to request the program extension before the I-20 program end date. Passport. You must have a valid passport for at least 6 months to re-enter the U.S. Renew your passport 6 months prior to its expiration date. Program extension. If you cannot complete your degree by the program end date in the I-20, you must make an appointment with an international student advisor to request the program extension before the I-20 program end date. Keep in mind that after the program has expired, you would not be able to request an extension. Enrolling below a full course of study. Students who are enrolled in less than full-time without authorization will be in jeopardy of losing their F-1 status and will need to resolve the status issue in order to legally continue studying in the U.S. The following is a list of possible reasons which can be discussed for enrolling below a full course of study. Note that the reasons listed below are not guaranteed for the approval of part-time enrollment, but can rather be discussed as a potential reason. Academic difficulty, experiencing illness or a medical condition, or you are about to complete your final semester. Do not withdraw or drop from any of the classes that you have without consulting with an international student advisor first. Employment and practical training. Do not engage in any paid or unpaid training in the U.S. without prior authorization. More information about employment and practical training will be addressed in a separate video. Educational leave. Taking an educational leave period means that you will be taking a break from school for a period of time. University regulations outline specific limitations on what duration of leave you can take, and it also outlines the eligibility to take the educational leave and the process by which to request it. More details can be found in the educational leave website. International students wishing to file for educational leave during the fall or spring semesters must meet with an international student advisor for an appointment. This will be to discuss important information regarding the effects of an educational leave towards the F-1 status. It is important to remember that taking an educational leave of absence will likely require that you depart the U.S. immediately upon filing for educational leave. At the same time, taking educational leave of absence will affect the eligibility of the F-1 student for future employment eligibility for a short period of time. You might discuss these and other effects to your F-1 status directly with an international student advisor. Grace periods. F-1 students who complete an academic program or OPT will have a 60 days grace period. During the grace period, students need to leave the U.S., gain a new F-1 status, or seek another immigration status. 15-day grace period. F-1 students who have received prior authorizations from an international student advisors to withdraw from classes have a 15 days to depart the U.S. after the withdrawal date. Students who withdraw from classes without prior authorization are not eligible for any grace period. All advice and immigration related communication will always be sent to your school email. So make sure that you are always checking your Cal State Long Beach student email address consistently. And remember, you can find this information also in our website at www.cpi.csclb.edu/ISS. Maintaining your F-1 status depends on you.